you're the shite in the bucket, Bagley.
Alright, take it easy. Shut the fucking mouth. No fucking thing. No all fucking thing. No need to get so angry.
Auto drive is not available. Auto drive is not available. Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now dis-
This is where the Kellys took Angel. Jesus Christ, the poor fucker.
Now, keep your chin up. We'll find him. There's a camera network that might have caught where they took him.
Back off, mate.
Let's hurry and access that network, shall we?
I'll look somewhere else.
Man, just listen. What? What's going on, mate? Oh my god. Oh my god. Bloody hell, man. You won't believe what I've seen. Fuck! What? They're burning corpses. Human bodies. This place was supposed to be closed. A perfect spot for a zoo, man. Fuck! There's crates of innards here. What the bloody fuck? What the fuck did I take?
Just chill. You're paranoid.
Yo, one of them's looking over. Wait.
Where are you? Who's looking over?
The old incinerator, man. Oh, this is heavy.
Yo, mate. Hey. You there?
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
That's the move, then. You're torn, little one.
My oh my, deadbolt trumps technology. The door is sealed, but this rubbish might do. It either leads to the cellar or your grisly death. Or both, I suppose.
Grant. Just Grant.
I'm not gonna cut you. Well, get over here. Thanks for the distraction. Gave me the second I needed to take care of this filth.
Jesus, you all right? He was about to carve you up like a Sunday roast.
He was. I'm fine. I just need a second to catch my breath and find my files.
Hold on. You're Caitlin Lau. Police Inspector Caitlin Lau, right? We found your video logs. You went after Bloody Mary all by yourself. Very impressive.
It wasn't always on my own. Who the hell are... You're dead sick, aren't you? You tracked me to the slaughterhouse.
I wish I could say we did. A friend of ours disappeared from the EPC. The trail led here. To this abomination. I was saying some dark shit, but this...
Then I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope for finding him alive. The Kellys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ black market. I've been investigating them for months. And they got my fucking files. God, I feel like shit.
You should rest. Tell you what, we can get you somewhere safe. Short term, no strings. In the meantime, I'll find Angel in your files. They sound important.
Everything I've gathered on Mary Kelly. Almost enough to take her down.
Grant. After all this, DedSec would be having a closer look at Mary fucking Kelly. Could use all the help we can get.
All right, an operative is on their way to escort Inspector Lau. So, let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
I'll wait for your guy in here. And...
There's no doubt about it. This whole operation is meant to harvest organs. Clan Kelly's chopping off the parts they want and burning the leftovers.
Well, I go out on a limb and guess that none of these people volunteered to be donors.
Well, done. You got the files. The inspector will be impressed. Now, let's find Angel before one of us loses their lunch.
Fuck me. Look at these poor bastards. You can't tell one from the other. Bagley, any ideas?
Take a picture and I can run key details past various databases. Negative.
Shite, there's no telling how long the Kellys have been at this. The people that... We got to stop Mary Kelly.
Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
Shit. Angel. He knew the risks. I did too, but
Never thought DedSec would get caught up in this. Mary Kelly is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now get out of here before someone decides to turn you into minced meat. Chop chop.
No kidding.
DedSec? Caitlin Lau here. I wanted to thank you. I'd be nothing but an anatomy lesson by now. Or a pile of ashes.
You'll be happy. To know that Inspector Lau has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
Damn. Never thought DedSec would partner up with a cop, or, well, an ex-cop even, but I'm glad. Whatever it takes to stop Mary Kelly from doing this shit to others.
Exactly. You have an organization, I have information, and some backing from powerful people.
Auto drive now
Pool
disabled.
our resources, and we might just take her down. Mary Kelly's no petty criminal.
Bagley, I can't just decide what to do with these files in the field. Let's get everyone together.
I'll sync with Inspector Lau and prepare a briefing. Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
Suspect reported in your area. Potentially armed and hostile. Message received. Moving in. I'm in pursuit of the target.
Well, doesn't this look important? Shame. Someone were to muck it up.
I'm done with you! Pursuing the target! Over! Come on, then! Back up! Moron!
Control, send emergency vehicles when available. We have an injured pedestrian. Do something. Over.
All units, we are after the suspect. Can we please have officers standing by? Over.
Stop resisting!
Control, we are pursuing the suspect. Over. Immobilizing the suspect.
All units, target is now on foot. Over.
Get out of here! Better track your target!
Let's resolve this quickly.
Negative. No sign of suspect. Over.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect. No sign of the target. Over. Control, put out an APW. Target is gone.
There's more than a few ways to vanish in London these days. How do we sort out what happened?
Well, we could knock on every door in the city and see if they've got...
Dead Sexy's a lot of potential in you. I trust you won't disappoint.
Damn right. Man's ready to tear it up.
Yeah.
Auto drive now enabled.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain.
Auto drive now disabled.
Hello, Resistance fans. You're listening to the Bug Podcast, the objective voice of objection for this most objectionable world. I am Andy, not my real name, so good luck finding me, Mr. Bloom. My real name is in fact Andrew, and I live in Notistown, a deluded pseudo-reality of my own making, which is in fact the most densely populated place on Earth these days, overcrowded, some might say. Joining me, as always, my next-door neighbour in these Netherlands of Newtons. It's Alice.
Yes, indeed, it is Alice. Alice, who the bleep is Alice? I am not going to tell you that, but you can just sort of sense it from the timbre of my voice.
Let's spin the wheel and find out where we're getting today's news from. Here. It's coming from here. I must get a new wheel with at least one other place on it. And the headline today, Alice, our borders are safe. We can all sleep easy in our well-bordered beds. 4,000 illegals were deported last month. These illegal people breaking the law just by existing. And, of course, illegality is contagious. It's almost no free or shit.
I'm being as still as I can.
Stay still. Profile chicken than alert.
You're joking, right?
Did you hear the one about the woman who went into the immigration processing centre and was ever seen again?
Let's find it.
No, Andy, I didn't hear that one.
Boom. Set up.
Begin our search.
Classic. For those of you unfamiliar with it, the immigration processing centre is, of course, where so many of our guests to Britain go for a longer than desirable game of involuntary hide and seek. You are listening to The Bug. I will conclude by saying that of all the things wrong with Britain today, I think immigration is right up there, Alex. When you think of all the health professionals who've stolen from overseas...
heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing.
Yeah, no, I know. Yep.
No.
Oh, yeah? Think so?
Yo, what's good?
Truth is, I feel like fucking shit. It's all just some kind of conspiracy. Is DedSec even real?
Yeah, I hear that. But trust me, this is the real deal.
Fuck. Guess I'll just keep on keeping on then.
You've been activated. Do you need a minute?
Nope.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know.
Good to see you.
Yep.
Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Stokovich, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy. Oh, give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love. Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking. The Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your optics.
Sabine here, Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can...
Good news, it's time to put your life on the line for the Resistance.
Yo, what took you so long?
Wanted me to believe he was some kind of spy. Must be a shit spy planning an act.
National crime statistics report a 37% reduction.
Speaking of international movement, Britain has recalled all European ambassadors after a spy scandal. I think this is probably a good thing, because British foreign politicians are always putting their foot in their mouths. How much worse can they do if they're not there? I mean, by definition, the fact that there's a spy scandal means that they were terrible spies. The point of spies is that there's never a spy scandal.
Yeah, but let's give credit to all the spies that haven't been in scandals and therefore might as well not exist.
Auto drive now enabled.
Well, they've arrested those German spies in that SIRS crackdown on the illegals in Hackney, and I think that's a sad
Auto drive
thing.
now
I think
disabled.
I used to think of Germans as quite scary, but
Auto
that was 'cause
drive
I've been
now
watching
enabled.
World War II movies where the Germans all have English accents. They speak in that very precise way. It's very, they have ways of making you talk. And now Germans all have that American accent where it's all like, oh, welcome to the party. We're having a really nice time. They're much friendlier Germans. Let them stay.
Well, that's all today, Bugsters. Remember, it's not as bad as it seems. Honestly. I hope. Until next time. Bye-bye.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your pirate podcast source for what they don't want. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special shout out from us to the boys and girls at the Signal and Intelligence Response Service, better known as SIRS. Why not? They're going to be listening anyway. They're listening to everything. But don't worry, we're not going to say anything bad about a massive, unaccountable spy organisation that uses its powers to stifle dissent and shut down free speech. Instead, we're going to look at how SIRS became so powerful. And as usual, we'll keep everyone's names and locations secret, so SIRS doesn't come looking for them. Ian was a veteran political writer and podcaster back in the days of pre-crisis Britain.
Is the world we're living in now fascist? Well, this is what fascism is. It is the complete and total control of the individual. The desire to basically say to the individual, nothing in your life matters. On an individual basis, you are now part of the whole, part of the nation. And the only meaning that you will find in your life is to become part of the nation. What is a nation? A nation doesn't mean anything, right? The nation is basically just encapsulated.
Auto drive now disabled.
That takes over, that claims that he,
Security here is state-of-the-art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the shit?
She's using these people as house servants, against their will.
Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
Please, I need help.
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, you wanker? Stupid git.
That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her. Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team. Tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mind fucker.
Oh, shit. Do you know how close you got to having one of those microchips inside of you?
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
to yourself after everything I've done for you?
You made me a slave. All of us. Please, let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
I can't live like this anymore.
No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you. Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to the venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, ma'am. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
Is that initiative I'm smelling, Peter? Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted. Fuck's sake.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliations aren't my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
That's the microchip in action. You either live as a slave or die with your organs up for sale. Blood, I don't know which one's worse.
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
Hey, man's got this DedSec shit down on lock.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
So what? Are you trying to beef me or pay man a compliment, Bagley boy?
Yeah, he does this sometimes. Best to try and ignore it. Good work.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters, solving the mystery of Zero Day. Who are they, and why did they frame DedSec for the bombings?
Hey, Bags, talk to me.
Glad you asked. Today, the great AI detective has 2 leads for his dog's body politic. Obviously, Albion needs looking into, but I also have a more unusual thread for you to pull on. There's a new hacktivist group on the dark web scene called the 404. But instead of being in it for the lulz, this lot seems to be in it for the brutal reshaping of society by any means necessary. Sound like anyone you know?
Guess we got some ways of going about this then.
I've marked both on your optic. There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
was a banner year for what many may think an unlikely type of crime, namely non-violent crimes committed by people over the age of 75. Impoverished elderly.
You look hard. You thinking of taking back London?
Are you with DedSec? Because I could use your assistance.
We'll see what we can do. What's up?
Reserve your judgment, but I work for Clan Kelly as a smuggler. It was meant to be a one-time thing, then just an occasional contract. All harmless things like imported wine or luxury brands, but I got pulled in deep. Now I'm involved in helping move a massive arms shipment. Christ.
I'm listening.
I want out. But I can't in good conscience just walk away knowing the Kellys have these weapons. Help me get rid of that arms shipment and keep those weapons off the streets.
Alright, cool. Yeah, man's got this on lock.
Cheers. Help me, I'll help DedSec. It's a good deal for you.
The weapons shipment is being prepared. One of Clan Kelly's hideouts. I'll send you the coordinates.
Alright, cool, I'm all over it.
You're in. Now find the thing.
I'm ready to tear shit up.
There's the shipment.
Auto drive now enabled.
Nobody can stop me, I'm the prodigy. What's a lot to you really ain't a lot to me. Brother, I've been working all damn yeah. Win is where it's gotta be. I'm more than certain I'm vibing, forever working. Gotta put on the show before I can close the curtain. Forever working, I'm just trying to
Auto drive now enabled.
make mistakes, then fuck it, I guess I'm learning it's trends. I just wanna chill, can you chill too? Fuck it, I'm just doing what I feel to. Couple real women, couple real dudes. Middle finger high, feeling real rude. Why these people acting like they know me? Yeah, they like acting, but they know me. If you're gonna do it properly. Fuck that, nobody can stop me.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now enabled.
Wow, that was easy.
Weapons destroyed. I'll open a channel to our reluctant criminal friend once you're clear of the area. Boom.
Christ. That one lorry had enough guns on it for the Kellys to lay siege to the city. It's a good thing I asked for your help. Cheers, DedSec.
Why don't you join DedSec? You know you wanna.
Fine. I'm in.
Yeah, I'm holding as still as I can.
Stay still. Your profile chicken in the light.
Wherever I go,